Hello, I am the disembodied head of Randy Wilder, here to present our government project, made by Randy Wilder, Carly Burns, and Trinity Van Fleet. All editing and general funniness is done by FMG. Additional casting done by Blade Moberly, Connor Miller, Daniel Bauer, and Ryan Baker's Shoes. Please turn off your cell phones now and enjoy the rest of the show. The Eighth Amendment states that excessive bail shall not be required, nor excessive fines imposed, nor cruel and unusual punishments inflicted. The idea was introduced first in the Magna Carta. Then it was mentioned in the English Bill of Rights. George Mason put the idea in the Virginia Declaration of Rights. Then Thomas Jefferson put the idea into the Declaration of Independence. When time came to write the Constitution, a debate arose on whether this idea should be in the Constitution. James Madison pushed for it to be in the Bill of Rights, and later it was the Eighth Amendment. The Eighth Amendment is still relevant today because the first time the Supreme Court overturned a ruling based on violation of excessive fines did not happen until 1998, extremely recent for how old it is. The Eighth Amendment is necessary because some punishments are too harsh for small crimes, like the case of Dr. Bakajan, who was fined $357,144 for taking more than $10,000 cash out of the United States without reporting it. The Eighth Amendment still influences our daily lives because over the years the Supreme Court has basically determined that the Eighth Amendment forbids some punishments completely. This includes punishments that are excessive in comparison to the crime, or in comparison to the mental competence of the accused, meaning someone with mental disabilities doesn't get the same punishment as someone who knew better.
Hello? Yes, I can come and vote on this Thursday. I can go and vote.
Stupid women cannot vote.
It's come to my attention that I need to go over the origins of the 19th Amendment with all of you, especially you. The 19th Amendment was passed by Congress in 1920. There were some very special women that helped influence this amendment. Those women are Ida B. Wells and Alice Paul. The 19th Amendment gave women more respect and responsibility as a citizen by allowing them to have equal rights to own land, property, and housing. Also allowed them to vote and have their own say in who gets elected in the government. The 19th Amendment is just as important today because women still have these rights. Yeah, I'll be there on Thursday to vote.
The Federalists and James Madison were the ones to come up with the Third Amendment. What this amendment did was say that no soldier shall, in this time of peace, be quartered in any house without the consent of the owner. Nor in time of war. The amendment was passed in 1791. This was made in response to the British Quartering Acts. This protects Americans from being forced to quarter soldiers in their home. This forbids the housing of soldiers in private homes without the consent of the homeowner. Yes, in a way it does, because if not, we would have random soldiers living with us and we would have to cook, clean, and help them on top of dealing with their daily lives.